Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. And I just want to share a few things with you, just a few things. You know, the things that I say to you guys that I've been saying to you guys, those of you who listen to the videos, if I were white, this world would have changed already. Notice I said world. I'm not just talking about the United States of America. Because what I talk to you about is heavenly. It's the answer to every woman's and every man's, every child, and every old person's prayer. But everything is corrupt. It makes it very difficult to reach the people, to reach the public. Look at Hollywood. Let's use Hollywood. Hollywood is about money, and everybody wants to get there. Everybody want to be a star, musical star, dance star, acting star, anything star. And you got people out there who are buying them and selling them and manipulating them and pimping them and doing all these kinds of things. And they give in to it because of the money, those that do. And everybody's happy. And we look at that, don't pay any attention to it. Look at Will Smith, how he slapped that young man. You know, that didn't make any sense. And then the thing that was so crazy about it is that after he accepted his award, the people applauded like nothing had happened. Well, you've heard people on the internet talk about stuff like that. I'm sure you have. Look at Weinstein, the guy with the sex crimes. Knocking him. He just got busted. I mean, there are millions around that's doing the same thing that have not got busted. That's the sad thing about it. But that's the way it is. Look at Diddy. Now, for me, I never knew anything about Diddy. And all of a sudden, all kinds of stuff started coming out about Diddy. Shocking everybody. Diddy. No, Diddy. Everybody said that joke was crazy. And then we have Dave Chappelle who comes along. And Hollywood says, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pimp you now. He says, no. Well, we're going to give you $50 million to make sure no, he says. And people listen to him. He didn't get pimped. Jim Carrey, I heard him talking about the situation. The same thing. They wanted to pimp him. We'll give you money. He said, no. And so he didn't get pimped. But when you stand out like that, you better have something that's going for you. You're trying to still work within the system because it is still required. And you don't have anything, then you're going to be like everybody sleeping in the blue tents. But it's not the only thing that's corrupt. Religion is corrupt. Now, I know everybody don't mess up, but enough of them mess up to put the mark on religion being corrupt. Look at the guys that are wearing those shoes. It's all about, well, let's say Osteen, one of those big guys, Joel Osteen, and it's all about money. He tells a good story, and everybody's loving him. But the world is still the same, and the people who come to church and give him all that money and buy his books and all the other stuff, they don't get any more money from any place. But when the message goes out there, and why it happens because people are either ignorant, stupid. What did you say? Dumb, yes, or a fool. But they don't in any category equals as all. There's no separate. You can be all four, or you can be any two or one of them, and it's all the same thing. It allows the world to remain as it is. You got people like T.D. Jakes, big church. That means people going for it. People going for it. Oh my goodness. Kenneth Copeland. Everybody, when you look at Kenneth Copeland on TV, man, they do him a very terrible injustice. But what he represents, conning the folks, getting the money, getting the planes, getting the jets, living the life. You get Jim Baker. Jim Baker went through some stuff, came back, yes, he probably had no other gift, no other talent but preaching, so he tried to get that going back again. I don't know if he's still living today or not. Jimmy Swagger, gonna bring Jim Baker down. I wanted to become a victim of it himself. That's something else. But all of it, my friend, about money. About money. Jake's about money. Everything was about money. Money, 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 money. And even money is corrupt. You know why money is corrupt? Because money is judged by its ability to make profit. And what is profit? Undue return. Undue return. When I say undue, I mean you didn't give that much, but you're getting much more back. That's what I'm referring to for those of you who might have missed it. And then you got government. Everything is against you. Government is corrupt. You don't think it is? All you gotta do is look at Trump. Ooh, when he get ready to start talking, put your hands in your ears. Because you know no truth's gonna come out of that mouth. And look at MAGA, how they support that. Stand up, brave and bold to support all of those lies. And not only just MAGA, but Republicans do the exact same thing. Look at Putin. That's what he's like, government, corrupt government. Then you got Congress. Congress, who sits back and watch you, the people, go through all kinds of changes while they're trying to satisfy a leader who you have chosen to say, we're going to give you a shot to see that you can take care of us. That's what you've actually said. And basically, that's what he or she was promising. But do you get that? Nah. So it's corrupt. Then you got sometimes you have the Congress is pretty working well together, and they convict and send it over there to the Senate to do its job, and they choose to do whatever they want to do. And whatever they do, it causes pain and suffering to the people. And these are the people that's supposed to be protecting your very, very interest. The Senate, the Supreme Court, you see, look at the voters' rights and stuff like this, and gerrymandering and stuff like that. Look at it. No, people know the negative effects of it, and that's why they try to do it, and then it gets permitted to be done. And so there are people who are victimized by what people were trying to do and what the rest of the folks allowed them to do. That means it's corrupt as can be. Then you think about the power, the ruling power in America has been white power, white supremacy. Well, look at the country. Look what they gave for president of the United States. Look at it. Well, that didn't just drop out of nowhere. That came from within their own spirits. That is their hearts. That's the truth of their heart. That's the truth of their character is Donald Trump. They denied it. They denied it probably since their youth. And older than me now, still denying it. But you got the evidence right before you in Donald Trump. And you got some supporters that's not even afraid to say it. MAGA. Look at the people that January 6th who was ready to attack the Capitol just because of what, man, oh man, oh man, look at all that corruption. But here's something that really blows my mind. I think about all the stuff going around. And then I think about people like Obama, an ex-president. I think about Bill Clinton, an ex-president, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and George Bush, presidents that's living today. Might be another one, I'm not sure. And these are the same people that stood before the American people at one time or another and said, let me be your leader because I got it and I can take care of you. And most of these, or not most, all three of these men didn't just serve one term. Each one served 2 terms. 8, 8, 8. Here we go. These are the same people that you were paid, who promised you. You took them at their word that they were going to support you. But the crime and violence always remain. Unemployment and lack of health care and education always remain. They were never able to fill that building. They were never able to do it. But that blows my mind. Like in the governor, in governors, not just in Minnesota, but governors everywhere. You just like what I'm talking about now. The state government that works with you, you got people in your cities call themselves ICE, coming in to mess all over your citizens. And I know those of you who say you're in a position are sitting back trying to deal with some stuff on a level of negotiation and going through the court system that ain't thinking about you, rather than getting out there on the front line with the people in the protest, in the middle of the protest, saying that you're not going to allow this stuff to go on, not while you are running the show. And you come out and roll up your sleeves and you make sure when you do it, you are serious. That will draw the people out. The people say, we got somebody to care about us. So we got to go and support them. So that's what you got to do. I'm talking about you, President. How can you guys, all three of you, still being paid by the people? I bet y'all get a pension. Still living good. And I'm thinking, people have trusted you. And now every now and then a voice might come out and say something. Other than that, you just sitting back there don't mean a dead blasted thing. See what you're doing right now? The way you're responding right now? That's really the way you cared and have your feelings for the people when you were in office. When you were in office, you were just pretending. Because then just a little bit different was going on. We can call it better if you want to, than what's going on now. But what's going on now is because of what's been coming down the line. Look at you. People out here trying to stand up for their rights, and you who have said, we're the greatest, I can take care of you. Now you're somewhere in a corner. Will nobody see you any place? I'm talking to the presidents, I'm talking to the governors, I'm talking to the state government, I'm talking to the federal government. It doesn't even make any sense. You're being paid to look after the folks. Now, I understand how it can be rough sometimes, but check this out. God made everyone, every last one of us God made. But it appears that the people have decided to not listen to the rules of the maker, that which put them together. They chose to listen to something else, maybe just themselves, but they're going to listen to another voice. And the voices that they are listening to, the voices that we as people are listening to, not just in America, but all over the globe, is leading us astray, doing everything it possibly can, if need be, to destroy as many of us as can possibly be destroyed. But nobody is thinking about you. And you means all of you, with a vision for you to engage yourself in life. Turn your faith on the invisible power that made you, not these people sitting up in office lying to you, to your face. And commit yourself to make sure that somebody's going to do right, because you are. And who is you? It's all of you. Who are you? It's all of you. You're taking care of business. Everybody engaged in a career that they love, that they can commit to. And you're going to be blessed by receiving joy. You know the story. Joy and love working together will allow you to, that part that you're participating in life, to do it endlessly because you desire it, you love it. You're making it possible for people's needs, wants, and desires to be met. You're making possible that the thing that they need, that they have determined is essential in this life, will be available to them because you're enjoying every bit of your part. And that's everybody's part. And you got a reservoir of goods and services that's in such an abundance that's overflowing. And nobody got to suffer a lack of anything because they don't need money. And the reason they don't need money is because everybody was participating in the process of producing. And in so doing, that made each and every last one of you part owners of everything that y'all together have made. Nobody owns anything more than you own. Nobody can control anything any more than you can control it. And so since you work this way together, you set up your system to make sure that it meets its end, that people can live in peace and be prosperous and free, joyful and happy, fulfilled and satisfied, and live the life rather than dream about it. When I think about that which God has prepared for you, and everybody on this earth, as far as I can see, choose to do something else other than just what I shared with you, it makes it sound like people are ignorant, like they're stupid, like they're dumb, or like they're fools. But God don't think that you're that. That's why I'm sitting right here saying to you what I have said to you, because God is reaching out to you to maybe get you to come back and live